Welcome to our channel. Today we have some exciting news for all Kung Fu Hustle fans out there. After much anticipation, the sequel to the hit martial arts comedy film has finally been announced. That's right. Kung Fu Hustle 2 is in the works, and we've got our first look. So without further ado, here is the Kung Fu Hustle 2, cast, story, and everything else we know about the movie. The first action comedy film became an instant cult classic, but here's why Stephen Chow's Kung Fu Hustle 2 took 15 years to come to fruition. The sequel, Kung Fu Hustle 2, is finally here. Here's why it took 15 years. When the original Kung Fu Hustle was released in 2004, it quickly became a cult favorite, and many fans have been waiting for a sequel ever since. Stephen Chow is a legendary figure in Chinese cinema. He began his career in films such as John Woo's Just Heroes and took over for Chow Yun-fat in God of Gamblers 2 and 3. He made his directorial debut with 1993's Flirting Scholar with Gong Li and soon began to direct his own projects such as 1996's The God of Cookery. Following Shaolin Soccer, Chow released Kung Fu Hustle, another martial arts and action film. He plays a low-life criminal who becomes involved with the Axe Gang, which leads to some incredible action scenes in the film. Kung Fu Hustle received positive reviews and grossed more than $102 million worldwide. It is still considered one of Chow's most popular films. Surely a sequel film to the critically acclaimed 2004 original would be able to draw in massive crowds like its predecessor. So in the few years since Stephen Chow confirmed Kung Fu Hustle 2 in 2019, fans have naturally been wondering why the sequel has been delayed.
Ever gone up against a fist this big? I am almost afraid to use it. Do you realize the danger you're in?
Really? Try me then.
What's new in Kung Fu Hustle 2, and why did it take so long? Unfortunately, the only Kung Fu Hustle 2 news is that the film has been officially confirmed by Stephen Chow, who will return to direct, and there are no other updates. During an interview promoting his film, The New King of Comedy, Chow confirmed that a sequel was in the works, as reported by MAAC. Chow, on the other hand, had planned to shoot the film in 2005, but his schedule got in the way. Stephen Chow stated in 2005 that he was working on Kung Fu Hustle 2, but the path to completion would be difficult. After briefly joining the Green Hornet and then leaving due to creative differences, he directed the fantasy comedy The Mermaid in 2016, which became one of the highest-grossing Chinese films of all time and one of the best mermaid movies, and The New King of Comedy in 2019, which is a remake of his own 1999 film. Since Kung Fu Hustle, Stephen Chow has been far more focused on directing than acting, to the point where he hasn't appeared in a film since CJ7. Chow, on the other hand, has stated that he will begin work on Kung Fu Hustle 2 once his sequel to The Mermaid is completed. Yes! Kung Fu Hustle 2 is officially confirmed! Chow first expressed his desire to produce Kung Fu Hustle 2 in 2005. Of course, as fans are well aware, things did not go as planned. Chow confirmed the project again while promoting his 2019 film, The New King of Comedy. He did, however, state that Kung Fu Hustle 2 would not be a direct sequel. Instead, the martial arts-themed film will be set in the present day, and he will most likely only appear in a cameo role. While it's disappointing that Chow won't be the lead in the sequel, especially after his long absence from the industry, it's good to know it's finally in the works. What is the release date for Kung Fu Hustle 2? As of now, no release date for the long-awaited Kung Fu Hustle 2 has been set. Despite The Mermaid 2 finishing its filming, work on the Kung Fu Hustle sequel has yet to begin, and there have been few updates as to a production schedule. For all intents and purposes, Kung Fu Hustle 2 should be considered in its early development stages, as no script has yet been written. Chow's ideas for the film sound exciting, but Kung Fu Hustle 2 release date won't be announced until the film has progressed beyond the development stages. Now let's look at the cast of Kung Fu Hustle 2. As previously stated, Stephen Chow has stated that he will not star in the big-name, Kung Fu-centered sequel like Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury sequels, but will instead make a cameo appearance. Instead, it's been reported that Kung Fu Hustle 2 will probably have a female lead. Chow has also stated that the film will feature a lot of new characters as well as a lot of new actors, according to Yahoo News. Chow appears to be approaching the sequel from a completely different perspective, which means an entirely new Kung Fu Hustle 2 cast. This could be preferable to capitalizing on the previous film because it would allow Chow to stretch his creative muscles by coming up with a new premise. It may also provide an opportunity for unknown actors with martial arts skills to shine. There have been no casting announcements for Kung Fu Hustle 2, but Chow is likely to draw from a large pool of famous martial arts stars available today to make his decisions. Now let us turn our attention to the story of Kung Fu Hustle 2. While there are no details surrounding the Kung Fu Hustle 2 story, some broader details do flesh out where the film could go. Chow wants to move the story to a completely different setting and possibly cast a female lead in the sequel. Plot details cannot be gleaned from the first film because the director has stated that Kung Fu Hustle 2 will not be a direct sequel, but rather a spiritual successor. The sequel will be set in the present day, as opposed to the first film, which was set in the 1930s. Kung Fu Hustle 2 should be as vibrant and action-packed as the first installment. Is the trailer for the upcoming Kung Fu Hustle 2 out? Despite famous films like Shang-Chi making references to the 2004 cult hit, progress on Kung Fu Hustle 2 has been slow. Unfortunately, no trailer for Kung Fu Hustle 2 has been released. Work on Kung Fu Hustle 2 should officially begin once everything with The Mermaid 2 has been ironed out, following a slew of complications with its release. More information about the production schedule, as well as BTS photos and promotional footage, should be available at that time. Until then, audiences will simply have to wait for more information on Kung Fu Hustle 2. It's been over 18 years since the first Kung Fu Hustle film was released, and fans have been eagerly awaiting a sequel ever since. While there have been rumors and speculations about the movie over the years, it's exciting to finally see some concrete evidence that Kung Fu Hustle 2 is indeed happening. In conclusion, from all we know, Kung Fu Hustle 2 is sure to get fans of the original film excited for what's to come. With Stephen Chow once again at the helm, we can expect more of the same thrilling action and hilarious comedy that made Kung Fu Hustle a cult classic. We can't wait to see what new adventures await us in this highly anticipated sequel. Well, that's it. For now, we bring an end to this video, but we will come back with some new and interesting videos in the future. Till then, make sure that you like our video, subscribe to the channel to get updated regularly with the latest news and reviews on upcoming movies from us. And do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you at the next one.